Adam Christ from MyMMAnews.com, being joined by Phumi Turbo Nkuta, and he has taken on Ben Coyle at CFFC 87. It's going down on October 30th at the historic 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It will be live on UFC Fight Pass. First and foremost, I got to thank my man for joining me. Phumi, how are you, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good, Adam. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you first and foremost for joining me. We're just a little bit under 2 weeks away from the fight. So obviously my first question, how you feeling before fight time, bro?
Dude, right now, I think I might be in the best shape of my life, man. I feel great. We just did a great kickboxing class here with Ray Longo. Pushed it. Oh, man, we're good. We're looking money.
So with this pandemic, all this kind of crazy stuff going on, you've had plenty of time to sharpen your tools. You know, everybody's had a different experience. I'm curious what your experience has been like.
Yeah, so man, it hit New York hard, so we had to really shut down completely. Yeah. But, you know, thankfully, I think my landlord's also, he works a lot with jiu-jitsu, so we set up the mats in the garage, man, and we just got after it every day. So when the pandemic hit, it almost was a blessing to us because we just got to train more, learn more, do more. We were just working out from our house, man. It was perfect.
Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong, but this bout was previously scheduled earlier, right?
Yeah, about twice now.
Right. And finally It's going down. Now, obviously everybody has their reasons. Can you explain why it hasn't come to fruition yet? Because like I said, I have some quotes from Ben because I've talked to him already. He thinks you're coming up with excuses.
He thinks I'm coming up with excuses. Well, I think the first fight I think the pandemic hit and we were supposed to fight again in June, but I had my buddy Marab who was fighting John Dodson, so I had to really help him in his camp. And you know, I mean that's just the kind of teammate I am. Look, if I was scared to fight Ben, I don't think we'd be meeting in less than 10 days. So we'll see who's scared in the ring.
All right. So getting into the fight itself, what tools do you think that you possess that you can neutralize whatever he has and what he's bringing to the cage?
I mean, to be honest, all of them. I mean, look, man. I mean, I'm not even talking trash, but
right.
But in the event of the confidence in my skills, man, there's not a single place I don't feel confident. I mean, I can take people down. I got the knockout power. I had the kickboxing fights. I have the wrestling experience. I have the jiu-jitsu experience now, working with Serra BJJ. This guy's in trouble, man. He's in trouble.
Which you talked about Serra Longo, which brings me to my next point. You have an infamous school with just the people that fight there are just the name speaks for itself. And then you have, which don't get me wrong, 302 BJJ has some great people. Earl Small, great black belt. You know, tons of great people, but it is pretty much, you know, like a regional Delaware school. And, you know, it's not any disrespect at all, but Serra Longo has guys in the UFC. 302 BJJ does not. What do you have to say about that? Does that play in your favor or just out the window?
I know I think it does play in my favor. I mean, every single day I get to work with some of the best guys in the world, whether they're in the UFC or not in the UFC. We got guys, obviously, like Aljo, who's about to fight for the belt. We got Marab, the takedown GOAT. But then we also have other guys, man, like Steve Lee, like Anthony DeLemme, you know, like Charlie the Cannibal Campbell. Like, he just fought on Bellator. We got some great guys who aren't in the UFC too, man. We just got a gym full of studs, so you don't have a rest round. And I think that's really why I'm going to beat Ben on Saturday night or Friday night.
Yeah. His direct quote was, "You're going to wrestle F him." And he said, I have a 100% finishing rate standing. So that's why I think that's why he's leaning towards you're going to wrestle him. What do you have to say to that? Again, like I said, I'm pulling quotes and just getting both points.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and predict the future, be Nostradamus or anything like that. But all I'm going to say is this. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm getting that W on Saturday. I can wrestle him, AF or whatever he wants to say, or I could beat him up on the feet, or I could choke him out. Ben, you better be working everywhere, man, because you're going to have a lot of trouble, my dude.
Another one I want you to respond, if you'll be so kind, is...
Oh, of course. Keep bringing them.
Never had someone like me in his face, obviously meaning him in your face, never gotten tagged, and also never been tested in your past fights. response?
I haven't been tested in my past fights. I've been running through everybody the same way I'm going to run through you, buddy.
That's a perfect response. I mean, what better response can you come up with that? So this is going to be a big fight for both of you guys, man. You're 1-0. You're a Bellator vet. He's going to be making his pro debut, and this is going to be on the bright lights of CFFC and UFC Fight Pass, man. All of this going into this awesome opportunity. How do you think this fight plays out from start to finish?
Start to finish. Look, man, and I hate to say the same thing over again, man, but I'm not really going to be the kind of guy that's going to say I'm going to go out there and I'm going to knock him out. Or I'm going to go out there and I'm going to wrestle him. Look, man, I'm very certain when I say I'm confident in every single aspect of my game, whether it's jiu-jitsu, whether it's wrestling, whether it's striking. If Ben wants to go out there and get in my face and he opens up the takedown, then he's going sky high. And if he wants to come in my face and try and throw big overhands, well, I can tag him there too and also put him to sleep. So I want him to know he's going to have to worry about every aspect of my game. I don't have to say I'm going to go out there and knock him out. I don't have to say I'm going to go out there and wrestle him. You better just be working on being a mixed martial artist, buddy.
You have a very big, bright, illustrious smile on your face. You seem very happy about this fight.
I can't wait.
You seem very happy about this fight. Can you detail what this fight means to you? Because, again, you seem so just ecstatic.
Honestly, man, I'm just happy to get in there. So we've been having problems, getting fights. A lot of people just don't want to sign on that dotted line against a Bellator vet or who it may be, except Ben did. And look, I respect the guy. He's going to be tough. He's going to be game. I've seen his fights. I know he's got that dog mentality, but that's why I'm smiling at him. That's why I'm hyped, because that's the kind of fight I want. I want a guy who's going to come out there and try and scrap, because I'm going to scrap too. And we're going to find out who's the better man.
I can't wait for it, man. So pending this win, what's your immediate plans? What's your future plans? What's going to be next for Phumi Nkuta?
Next, man, another W and another W and another W. And then ring, ring. Hey, what's up, Dana? All right, I'll get some W's over there.
Just laying it out right there, man. So you're confident, you're ready to go, and the smile's on your face, man. Before I let you go, brother, I want you to give your bold, your precise, your prediction.
My prediction: Turbo beats Ben Coyle. Let's go round one.
Round one, TKO submission. You want to elaborate?
Whichever way I feel like it.
All right, Phumi, before I let you go, brother, again, I'm looking forward to the fight, but before I let you go, social media, sponsors, shout outs, the floor is yours, brother.
Yeah, no shout out to any sponsors this time around, but no, definitely check out my Instagram, Phumi Nkuta _MMA, PHUMI_MMA. Same thing on Twitter, and shout out to my manager, Oren. I just signed a deal with him, so we're getting business booming right now.
Was that the when you said you had to talk to your manager before this call?
Yes.
Any details you want to let out? Since I have you, why not?
Well, yeah, no, I just he sent something over. We're working on something, and it's looking like he's gonna be my guy.
All right, man. Well, we'll look forward to talking in the future. I can't wait till fight night, brother. Best of luck, and I can't wait, man. Thank you for joining me, Phumi. I appreciate it.
My man, I'll take care, Adam.
There he goes, Phumi Turbo Nkuta, who's taking on Ben Coyle. It will be Ben Coyle's debut. It will be Phumi's second fight. It will be in the CFFC cage, and it will be live on UFC Fight Pass. Trust me, seeing both of these guys fight, you don't want to miss this fight. Make sure you watch it live. For Phumi Nkuta, I'm Adam Christ. Make sure you keep it locked to mymmanews.com for all your fight news needs. All right, Phumi.